there's a part of me that I am going to see. Actually, I don't know how I'm going to get the data off of the. No, I do. I think I do. I was going to say I don't know how to get the data off of the GoPro and onto the ability to upload it to a website, to YouTube, without going to. Does that remove a little bit of the silhouette? Without going to like a internet cafe, but I think I just figured it out because this is micro SIM, and I think micro SD card. So I think I'm going to be able to pull this out of this and put it in the side of the Samsung tablet. Tab Pro, I think, is what we have with a Bluetooth keyboard. You can kind of use that like a laptop, not really. I mean, everything that's installed is an app, and then without Wi-Fi, it's useless. But I might be able to find the ability to get that on there and then upload it to YouTube. So, okay, so I am going to go with, this is a school bus that's coming right here, but I don't know for sure. Or maybe it's a bunch of farm workers and they're going to work. But I'm not quite sure. Oh, and he's going to pull in here, so let me not get hit by a Thai bus. And so that's pretty cool. Sadi krab. And the fact that I just wide them, they probably found that interesting. That white guy would do that. Because apparently culturally I'm not supposed to do that. They're supposed to do that to me. And I just forgot that. So I probably just look like a silly tourist. Which is my default setting, so I'm cool with it. Oh yeah, I gotta get a farmer's hat. You know, it's interesting, right? I mean, all of this stuff is sort of nostalgic. Or not nostalgic, it's sort of, there's a little bit of a novelty to it. Like saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a farmer's hat. And there are many people that would give their right arm to be like, oh yeah, I gotta go sit in an office and wear a USD sweater that I paid $80 for. Whatever. It's all relative, I guess. But I gotta tell you, man, I believe this is sugarcane. This is a sugar plantation. I believe there's a gigantic one here. I think it's called Buri Lam sugar. I'll look it up for you. So, you know, but it's kind of cool to be able to be in a spot where none of the signs are in English. They're all in Thai, but I will tell you that we went to the grocery store yesterday, actually, and once again I'm walking on the wrong side of the street. Am I? Wait a minute, hold on. How does this work? Yeah, I'm on the left side, right? So no, that's what you want to do, right? You want to walk where the traffic is coming towards you. Okay, whatever. So there's that big house that's for sale. Well, I'm just going to be curious in how much that is. I think she said they wanted like 4 million baht, which is about 125,000 bucks. But it comes with a lot of land. Of course, you got to wonder, you know, there's a lot of land in Kansas too, Mike. You haven't bought any of that? Yeah, no kidding. Because every morning I'd wake up and I'd be in Kansas. Morning. So this is a huge sugar plant. Well, okay, from my perspective, who knows? I'm sure some of you that like maybe grew up in Hawaii, you watch this, and you're like, yeah, there's a whole island of sugar, dude. Okay, those are some. I wish this had a zoom on it. I should have bought that other camera from Costco. Maybe I'll do that. I mean, it's like $219. Maybe I should have bought that. Yes, I should have bought that, but maybe I will buy that before I go to the Philippines. Anyway, what I'm looking at are roosters over there that have those massive tails. It's almost like they look like a peacock or something like that. So here I am at the sugar plantation, and I'm not quite sure how far this goes. I think what's happening here is there's something up here. I think what I'm seeing is people driving their kids to school. I did see one girl on a motorbike, and I have a feeling she was a student. I guess it's high school, but I don't know. You know what I wonder though? You know that bus that drove by me? I wonder if like when I was a kid, and you would take the bus to school, the cool kids sat all the way in the back of the bus. So I'll be curious if I can find out if the top of the bus is where the cool kids sit, and then the non-cool kids sit like in the front. Okay, so this is, see if I can get up above this here. This is a pretty spectacular house. I don't know whether it is a, whether it's the main house to the sugar farm plantation. Okay, so this truck, this is very common. I've seen this around here. I believe it's got like a little Briggs & Stratton engine on the front of it. And then, and I don't know if that's the engine that's used for the truck, but then they have like an engine underneath or whatever. So, and they had no interest in smiling at me. And then I don't know whether it's because I'm me or whether it's because of the GoPro selfie stick. Which is bullshit. I mean, everyone's seen selfie sticks. Like, and even here, they've seen selfie sticks. And if they have the internet, they've watched YouTube, so they know the result. At least that kid did. I don't know if his dad did, but who knows. Anyway, so here's a little bit of my morning stroll, and I thought I'd just share a little bit with you about where I'm at. Lam Chae is the name of the lake. I know I have that correct. Or, sorry, I know I don't. Lam Chae. And the phonetical Western letter spelling of it is Lamchae. And I'm in the habit of pronouncing that Chae, Lam Chae, as opposed to what I incorrectly said, Lam Chae, which I believe would be sort of written as Chai. Who knows? All right, we'll walk back. So, okay, what am I going to do now? I'm going to walk on the right side of the road, which means the traffic will be going towards me. That's the safe thing to do, right? So yeah, it's a pretty spectacular house over there. And naturally, like all white males, when I see something, I want to buy it. I want to own it. And, yeah, see, that's the farmer hat I want. You know what I also need? I need a t-shirt that has the gold embroidery, the gold letter embroidery on it that says, "Long live the king." I've come here too many times and walked by too many stands selling those for like 200 baht, 300 baht, whatever. Anywhere from like $5 to $10 to not have bought one. I'm not a good Thai. So I need to get one of those. And I don't have my ringer on, I just realized. So I think that kid is potentially going to school. I'm not sure. Oh, hey! Okay, so that was, I think, the first time that I saw someone around here on a motorbike wearing a helmet. Which is a smart thing to do. So, now if he goes to school, I bet he knows enough English where I could probably communicate with him. There's one guy that I follow on YouTube and part of his blog, and he does this thing called Thai on the Fly, and so like every sort of week that he does a video for his members on his blog and vlog, he does this thing called Thai on the Fly, and he walks around and he interfaces with people. Now his Thai is excellent. I mean, I even wish my Thai was as good as Malie's English, quite frankly. But I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. But I suppose being fully immersed in the culture as I am right now, that might help me accomplish that to some degree. So, and then so these guys are like heading off to the farm, I guess. I don't know why they don't smile, or they not, but they smile. Probably in sheer mockery. But I don't know why they don't wave. And I don't want to why them because, again, it's not my role. I also need to figure out what this says. It probably says, "Do not pass. No farang allowed."